chop game. Market makers playing that chop game. Traders getting wrecked, don't trade it the same. Long it, pull back, short it, moon quick. Market makers in the back, laughing. Confirm, breakout. No, now it's reversing. Market makers bait the highs and slice the lows. Paint the picture, then it folds. Fake bull flags, fake bear traps, jumping in late. That bag collapsed. Whipsaw move, straight disrespectful. No trend, just chop. Feeling regretful. Market makers see it stop like X-ray vision. Liquidity hunting, that's their mission. Retail trying to snipe the top. Market makers cooking, it's getting hot. Revenge trading will break your soul. Fear, greed, envy, you lose control. Jealousy, anger, revenge gets fed. You revenge trade, now in the red.
Don't feel like you have to be in a trade. Don't give up, I know it's hard. Royal flush soon, like playing cards. Markets change, can't trade it the same. Long the uptrend, short the flare.
It's that range game, fake out chains. Market makers profit, traders feel the pain. Candle art ain't what it seems. Chop is a weapon, killing dreams. Chasing that breakout too late, my friend. Market makers denying the sin. Retail trap, caught in that zone. That traders be holding bags, asking for a loan. FOMO hits, traders load that size. Price retraces, no allergies, but watery eyes. Market makers sell the dream by the dip, then the dip keeps dipping. It's a sucker script, adapt to die. That's the motto, no edge in chop, just highs then hollow. Top down scan, zoom out the view. Avoid the noise, wait for the cue.
Don't give up, I know it's hard. Royal flush soon, like playing cards. Markets change, can't trade it the same. Long the uptrend, short the flare.
Feeling fear, feeling greed, angry, mad, want that speed, fast, jealous, why? Trader flex, revenge got you wrecked, now you second guess.
You gotta breathe and follow the plan. You'll win again if you understand. Don't give up, hold your ground. Set alerts for the trend, wait for the sound.
Whipsaw move, straight disrespectful, no trend, just chop. Feeling regretful, market makers see you stop like X-ray vision. Liquidity hunting, that's their mission. Catch the move, not the hype parade. Stay in the game, that's how legends are made. Market makers playing that chop game. Set a stop loss on every trade. Trade with the trend, or get trapped again.
That's right, guys. We do not want to get trapped. Not again. So let's go ahead and get started, guys. Special shout out to just everybody who's here. And special shout out to Daniel Crypto for putting everybody over here at the end of the show. Starting 3, 2, and 1. Bingo, bango. Bingo and bango. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whatever time is your time, it's always time to make this money. So let's do it, guys. Let's make this money. My name is Joe, also known as Trade Intuition. And I forgot to bring up the charts. So here, there we go. So we do this every single day. We check out the crypto bubbles. We check out Bitcoin liquidation levels. We check out Bitcoin. We check out your coins. We give you chart setups if they're ready. And if they're not, we give you the kind of the outlook on what to expect for potential entries. So that's what we do here. We show you how to successfully trade without all the complicated terms or pattern memorization. So once again, my name is Joe, and thank you so much for being here. Let's go ahead and get started. Let's see here. Dutchie says, lurking in the background, painting some walls here for the alpha. Thank you, Dutchie. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you greatly. Loving the song. I love it. I love it. Bingos and the bangles. Thank you, JP. Appreciate you, man. Let's see here. Ouch, my lungs are getting hurt. Yeah. And we were kind of, so I think it's so funny. All these gurus out here, all these people with YouTube. I told you do this. I told you do that. We're going to get to that in just a little bit. But for me, I never tell you anything. What I do is I show you what I recommend. For this month, kind of in a nutshell, for this month, what I strongly recommend, if you are using leverage, use very little leverage, low leverage. And in addition to that, we're going to see these dips, and the pullbacks, they depend on Bitcoin. You could see nice healthy retracements, 12%, 18%, and then some. But what I would recommend is have lower entries, and that way you're not getting stopped out and then it goes to the moon. Now, do I think we're there as far as the bounce? Not really, but we're going to cover that in just a second as well. But yeah, man, I feel you. Matter of fact, I was talking to one of my buddies earlier, and he says, I'm not in any trades right now. I'm just sitting out. I said, dude, that's really smart. I said, I'm in a few trades, but I have lower entries, and 3 of them hit today. 3 of my coins, the lower entries hit today, which is good. But that's what you have to play. Just, these coins are going to come down. And as we've been mentioning on this channel, Bitcoin does not look strong. The market does not look strong. Can some of these coins go up? Let's see on the daily. Ooh, nothing on the daily. But can some of these coins go up on the daily? 12%, 22%? Sure. But that's like 1 or 2 are in double digits out of thousands and thousands of coins, hundreds of thousands, millions. Steve says, lurking from the gym, bingo, bingo. Awesome, man. Very nice. Thank you so much for being here, guys. Wick's wife, Wick. What's up, Wick? Appreciate you. That was funny on Piper. He said, he gave us shout outs. He gave the Wick shout outs. And then your wife from the restroom, from the shower. That's funny, man. He gave us shout outs. I love it. I love it. So let's get started, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for smashing the likes. You guys are the best. Right now, crypto bubbles. Ouch. Just remember, what goes up will come down until it's done. What goes down will go up until it's done, unless it's a rug pull. We have Aster coming down. My admin posted this one for a short yesterday, I believe, this morning. My days get mixed up. I believe it was early this morning. Posted Aster for a short. Now, of course, we are also in a long, but this is more of a longer term hold with lower entries to the downside. So I'm not sure if the lower entry hit. I think it did. All right, let's look at the hourly time frame. So there's several ways you can trade this stuff, several ways, and we try to cover a lot of them. So here we go, crypto bubbles on the hourly. We have XPL up slightly. Everything else, We kind of talked about Hyperliquid the other day, where hype is coming down due to other dexes being around. We have 2 really big dexes, where there's Brian Armstrong's from Coinbase. He has his dex, and then of course CZ from Binance has his. So that's where the money's going to, but more so to Aster. And we can just kind of see it in the price for hype coming down. All right, moving on. Let us look at this. This is the alt season. What happened? Alt season was way up here, 72, then 77. I don't know about you, but I ain't seeing no alt season. I'm seeing some coins move, but that's it. See, I need those Wick banker hours. I'm telling you. But right now, it's gone down from 77, 70, and then 78, I guess, was here. 63, 70s, and now we're at 68. I don't see that. I don't see alt season. We could potentially have an alt run, and the run's going to be like maybe a month. And every time it gets shorter and shorter, like we were projecting like several months or the half of the year or whatever it was going to be. But then we realized that, hey, this is not the same. And so now, hopefully, potentially, especially with everything with the economy, where we have a lot of great news come October, November, hopefully the alts and just the market itself will start coming up. So November, this month, and we only have a few more days. This month, we've kind of been talking about this to where if there's coins that you really like and you believe in these coins, enter them, have a lower entry, and then hopefully if those lower entries hit, great, you're golden. If they don't hit, well, at least you're in the coins, and then just wait for that retracement because they will retrace. Right now, this is on the 24-hour. We can see that here. On the 24-hour, we did come down. We took some liquidity, but we did, look at how close this was, 39.3 million. Sitting at 110,368. It didn't come for it. Why not? Because price can do whatever it wants. It can take this liquidations, or it could just leave them there for later, or just leave them there, period, because, well, there's greater interest to come up because more liquidity. So this is why I'm very careful with, you know, trading liquidations, because everywhere there's liquidity everywhere, guys. And this is why it's level by level, because all these levels, there's liquidations. And it's funny too, because people who would use this a lot, that say, Joe, there's a large amount of liquidations at this level. And I said, oh, well, here's my main level that I'm watching. Oh yeah, it's that same level. Well, here's another liquid. Oh, that's another one of your main levels. Yeah, that's what creates the levels, in my opinion. And Dano Crypto, a raid. I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. Watching your show, and appreciate the love and support. You're the best. You're the best. Appreciate you, man. Let's see here. Going down the list. Did someone say Wix? You're funny. Okay, let's see here. Calculus says, someone wrote this today. So cash smart contracts are less than 20 hours away at the writing of this post. All of a sudden, at Binance talks about smart contracts. I'm a bit slow today, but the post barely makes sense. Oh, I don't know. What I do is just throw that into ChatGPT and see what they're talking about. I don't know. Anybody have any clue on that? Coincidence or confirmation? I just look at the charts. Yeah, when it comes to, you know, market stuff, I'll watch Piper. When it comes to tweets about that stuff, I just watch the charts. Got lasers go pew pew. What's up, my friend? What's going on? Appreciate you guys being here. Thank you for smashing the likes. You guys are the best. Let me know you're in here so I can give you a shout out. Constant Swimmer. What's up, my man? What's going on? Destroy the likes. All right. Slapcorn says, Daniel sent me. What's up, peeps? Thank you. Thank you so much. So here, what do we do on this channel? On this channel, we show you how to successfully trade without all of the complicated terms, pattern memorization, acronyms, all that stuff. It stunts your learning ability, in my opinion, because I could be saying something, you can be absorbing it, you know, understanding, and then I'll say a word or an acronym or an abbreviation that you're like, whoa, wait a minute, what does that mean? So now you have to go and look it up. So your learning ability had literally put a wall. So now you're looking it up, and then now you come back because you don't want to ask the question. You don't want to appear dumb or what did he say? And then, but now you're trying to catch up on all the stuff that you missed out on. So what I do is I explain trading in the most simplistic way. And if it's still not clear, let me know. And I do all this for free. I give you setups for free. I show you, oh, Constant Swimmer, you are now my favorite. Thank you for subscribing, my man. Thank you very much. You are now my favorite. But that's what I do here. I'm not here to make money off of you. And there's a lot of people, a lot of people. Oh, you know, they're very interested in showing you how to trade. Very interested. But you have to pay them. It's like, oh, well, that's not cool. Like, why don't you show me you know how to trade, for one, that you're a good mentor, and then if I make money, then I could join your group. How's that? Well, that's what I'm doing. You know, I have a paid VIP on Telegram to have access to me, and everything here you can learn here. So there you go. That's my spiel. All right, moving on. Let's see here, going down the list. I see you got headband high. What's up, man? Appreciate you. Appreciate you guys very much. Thank you for rolling in. See, Constant Swimmer is my music atlas. There you go. It's me. All right. See, They need way more real volume for Binance to invest in the infrastructure and need to support gas on their spot markets. Hey, there you go. Retro Mike's really smart. So, thank you. Hey, Diggity in the house. What's up, man? Okay. Very nice. All right. So on here, we're kind of zooming out. This is a zoomed out portion of Bitcoin. So what do all these lines mean? There's a lot of lines on my chart right now. These lines are using the very first cycle, the wicks to the wicks, the kind of bodies to the kind of bodies, and it gives us this zone. Same thing from the second cycle, wick to wick, kind of body to kind of body, gives us next zone. And these zones these levels have been spot on. If we just look here, and let's go ahead and take off our, let's go ahead and see where are these at. Here, let's take all these off. All right, so if we just look at this, right on the daily, right to the kind of bodies, beautiful. Then here, some of the wicks, and then when, again, getting rejected, and then finding support here too. So notice this, guys, like these levels are very important, very important. Then we start coming up in here. So right now, currently, I am bearish. A couple reasons. One, I'm bearish because we're not in this bullish zone. We're underneath this zone. Another thing is we're not making, well, we tried to make a newer high. We got rejected off of this zone where we can see that there's a lot of support resistance right in this zone. Support, resistance, support, resistance. So this is leading me to believe that we may have a hard time to get across this area. But once we do, well, then now that becomes support, and then now we can go up. What happens? Right here. Now, one thing that I do not have on my chart, which a lot of traders do. So what I do is I compare my trading style to a lot of other people's trading style so that you can open your eyes and see the realization of how they do their stuff and how I do my stuff. And everybody's different, and not saying that they're right or I'm wrong or nothing like that. But what I do not have on this chart, I only have key levels. I don't have this, where this is the monthly value area high, the weekly point of control, the whatever, because then if I did, well, then I can say, well, look, guys, it came up here to the monthly PLC. It came down here to the value area low on the weekly. It came up here to the whatever, like you have enough lines on your chart, it's going to find something. So with that being said, all my levels are key levels, very important levels to use. And I have videos showing you how I did them, but pretty much I just kind of went over them. Right now, what we were looking at is we were looking at this daily not to be crossed and hopefully find support. And right now we're bearish. If we come up, we may get rejected here doing another lower high before rolling over. So once again, guys, if you have any coins you want me to do, let me know. I'll write them down and we'll let you know if they're good for an entry, if we need a wait, and possibly even short setups. But all that just depends. Crypto Candy in the house. What's up, man? Appreciate you. Yeah, definitely smash the likes, guys. Smash the likes. All right, so right now, what do I need for this to be bullish? I'll give you a few things. One, we need to basically bounce here. We need to bounce here. And am I bullish if it bounces? No. So we need a bounce right here. And I would look for something like this, then come down here. Then here's another, whenever I do a circle like this, it's a pivot point. Then for it to do this, then this, and this. This is when I'm bullish, right here. Anything, all of this movement that's leading to the bullishness, I'm not bullish because it can easily come down at any point and take the liquidity towards the downside at any point. And when if and when we get into this bullish zone, there's gonna be a lot of FOMO. A lot of YouTubers are gonna have their thumbnails green and open mouth, like Alex O likes to say, and just, moon boys and the whole nine. This is when everybody starts getting a lot of FOMO, And then now what we may see is this, and then now a new all-time high. But until we see this, I'm bearish. Last season, I was tricked. I was bamboozled because I would listen to all these other YouTubers, extended cycle and everything's great and keep, holding. And I was not aware of, I saw it, but I didn't want to believe it. Here we have a high. Here we have a lower high. Now, could we end up doing this? And I'm gonna get to your chat in just a second, guys. Could we end up doing this where we came up, down, break this low, continue coming down to around 103 to maybe 97? Sure, this is our zone. This is a very important, look at this, all the support resistance that we found in here. And then moon mission, yes. And this is what I've been leaning to for a long time already. The reason this would be better was because if we pull back, and let's just see what the percentage is, just say from here to here, 10%, okay, 6%. On average, the alts are pulling back 3% for every 1% Bitcoin's going. Now, this all depends on the market cap of the coin. Some of them are doing like 5 to 7% for every 1% of Bitcoin. Now, let's just, for simple math, let's just say it goes to 10%. We're looking minimum for these alts to pull back, I say 25, 35%. And these are the strong alts. The alts that have low market caps, and whenever I say low market caps, anything under 1 billion, and especially under 600 million. And that's another thing I do on my channel. I give you very specific, hey, we got Alex O Crypto in the house. I don't say stuff that you could misinterpret. Oh, a lower market cap coin. Okay, my definition of that is 100 million. No. So whenever I'm talking, I always try to give you the answers to the questions that you may have, but might be embarrassed to ask. What I'm always doing is I'm always thinking like the new investor, the new trader, and that's what I specialize in. I answer questions that either you have, but maybe you're embarrassed to ask, or you haven't even thought of yet. I always have the beginner mindset. All right, moving on. Let's see here. So I'm assuming that's a coin. So let's write that one down. MON3Y. And it's for headband. Okay. See, it's a Solana token. Okay, so that helps me out. Solana token. Okay. Alex O Crypto says Super Psycho is a bicycle. Keep up the good work, Joe. Much love. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. See here. Do you think we will ever see a crypto go over Bitcoin? No, I don't. I mean, I don't want to say ever. I mean, there's always a chance, but I really don't. I don't see. Slapcorn says, I'm just waiting for Bitcoin to touch 55 EMA. What time frame? So here's another thing too. Like whenever I say anything, it's always very specific to where there's no misinterpretation. 55 EMA on the daily, on the hourly, on the weekly, on the monthly, so that's extremely important. I try to be as, I just don't want you to misinterpret anything that I say. So Slapcorn, 55 EMA on what time frame? And I don't use the EMAs, I use the SMAs. Why? EMAs are fast. SMAs are slow. So why wouldn't you want a fast EMA? Like you can get in faster. I kind of relate that to a lower time frame. A 3 minute versus a 4 hour. The 3 minute you can get in faster, but you have a lot more fake outs. On the 4 hour, you get in, you have to wait a long time, but generally the trend or the breakout or retest or whatever it is holds more weight. So for me personally, I don't use the EMA because it's the exponential, it's very fast, versus the simple moving average or smooth moving average. I call them both ways, but I would rather use something that takes a little bit longer, so I don't have as many fake outs. So hopefully that makes sense. Now, if y'all have any questions on indicators, if you have any questions on trading styles, if you have I debunk a lot of stuff. I show you the reality of trading versus listening to what my mentor said and then just spewing it back out to you. There's a lot of stuff that my mentors told me. I was like, well, I don't know. Let me think for my own. And then now it's like, oh, this is what I found. So give you a heads up. But if you're using the 55 EMA and it's working for you, keep on doing it. Keep on doing it. Yeah, but I use the SMS. Let's see here. War Paint in the house. What's up, War Paint? Appreciate you, man. The Dusty Hunt. What's up, bud? What's going on? I am not Jerome. Good. Then we like you. See here. The C8, the contract address. Okay, awesome. Okay. Going down the list. SMA in the quarter. Okay. So let's go ahead and hide everything. Let's go to the quarter. So let's go 3 months. And then let's go to, oh, I'm not sure if it'll pull it up on this one. What's this one? This bit stamp. Okay. So let's try that. So let's hide this. And let's go. And this is logarithmic. So there's two things too. Now for Alex O Crypto, since he scalps, the EMA would be better for him because what he does moves really fast. For me, I want to be in longer term trades. Now, when I do scalp, I still keep my SMAs. I really do. All right, so let's do EMA. EMA. Okay. Let's go here. I believe you said 55. Okay. And let's go to this. Make it nice and big so we can see it. And we'll do it in this color. All right. So let's see. So you're waiting for the, oh, not 3 day. 3 month. So you're waiting for way down here? No, that can't be possible. Oh wait, let me change my to regular. No, I don't know. I must have done something wrong. Put it in again because I want to see what you're waiting for. Okay, email best. Facts. Okay. A good point on SMA versus EMA. We'll consider. Okay. Yeah, tell them about Elliott waves. Aha. Yeah, so for Elliott waves, you have the ABC, and these are all corrections. Here we go. So let's do. It's better to do like on a lower time frame, and we really don't even do all this. Whoa! Double click. All right. So for the Elliott waves, you have the, and now this. Hear me out. We have the A, B, C with the 1, 2, 3 Sesame Street. That's big word. If you can draw a big word, I don't know. That's my Elliott waves. ABC 1, 2, 3 Sesame Street. I call it the ABC 1, 2, 3 Sesame Street theory. I don't do it. Now, granted, could you say that my stuff is kind of like the Elliott waves? Sure. But I don't do the Elliott waves. What I do is this is what I look at. I look at the price action. I look at the strength of the move. I look at, was there, and I don't use these words. I don't use inducement. Well, what's inducement? Well, I can kind of guess that it means a move up. Why don't I just say move up? I don't say the word SFP. Why? Because then your next question is, what is an SFP? What's a swing failure pattern? Well, what's that? Now I got to explain all this stuff. All I say, selling pressure wick. Selling pressure. You know what that is? Yeah, selling pressure. So this is a likely that it might come down. Does it mean that it will come down? No. It's that there's a higher chance that the likelihood of it coming down is pretty good. But I've seen many a times, this is why I don't say long wick reversals, because there's been a long wick, let's say it's an SFP, and the next candle does this, and the next candle does this, and it goes up. However, the mentor that teaches, you know, long wick reversals, they're not going to point this out because the price went up. They're not going to point out something that goes against their teaching. So again, what I do is I show you the reality of trading. That's what I do. All right, moving on. But yeah, I don't use inducement or anything like that. I just say it moved. Everybody understands that. What I don't want to do is I don't want you to be learning, absorbing, and then I'd say something or show something and you're like, whoa, what was that? What do you mean by that? How come I don't know that word? Same thing with DMM. Y'all know that? DMM? Dynamic Money Management. Ooh, sounds sexy, right? Do I have a course on that? Sure. Join my course. I will show you a whole 3-hour video on dynamic money management. That's a joke, guys. I give you everything here for free. What is dynamic money management? Which is a really nice buzzword. Scaling into the trade. That's it. Scaling into the trade. Let's say you're waiting for this level to break. Okay, so it doesn't. Let's say you're waiting for this level to break. And this is just an example. Let's say this level. So what you do is you enter here, and then you dynamic money management, you scale into the trade, it comes up to 50%, and let's say it starts breaking down. Then you add to your entry, then it comes up again, your stop loss is up here somewhere, and then it starts breaking this level, you enter again. All it is scaling into the trade, adding to your entry, that's it. But all these people out here, they make up words and acronyms and everything else so they can sell you something. I have nothing to sell you. I just have some stuff to show you. This is what I do. Put a 1 in the chat, guys. Put a 1 in the chat. Let me know you're here. Put a 1 in the chat. Let me see here. Agree. Scalping EMAs is best. You're right. So, and here's the thing too. Like everybody has their own thing. Like Alex O, dude absolutely kills it. I've been watching him a lot lately. I've been waking up early, so I've been watching him a lot lately in the mornings. And depending on your risk management, depends on how you're going to trade. Now, for me personally, even though Alexo Crypto absolutely kills it, for me, it's too high of a risk to trade the way he trades. And that's just me. Now, granted, do I do like hypothetical trades where like he's going to enter? It's like, yeah, I agree. I enter here too, and then make money. Yeah, cool. But there's other times where it's like, oof, like it's too risky. I'm not going to do it. Not even hypothetically. So, but everybody has their own risk management. Joey is my EW to go to magnets. Joe is my, I don't know what EW is. See, great background music, perfect volume. Oh, thank you, man. Appreciate you. Bro, this gets me all day. The 1, 2, 3 ABC, Sesame Street. You ever got the zigzag feather pattern? Oh man, now we're talking patterns. Okay, so I did a YouTube short and I'll go ahead and do, I'll kind of explain what it is. So everybody knows there's candlestick patterns and there's also names for candles, the individual candle. So not only, if you have a great memory, good, great for you. I'm very proud of you. I don't. So that's why I do everything very, very simple. But you have, of course, the head and shoulders, the cup and handle, the falling wedge, all these different things. Then on top of that, on top of patterns for the candles, each candle, you have the hammer, you have the three. So you have the hammer, you have the doji. But then if you group those candles together, now you have 3 white soldiers. You have 3 black crows. You have 3 doors down. You have 3 stooges. You have 3's company. You have a 3rd rock from the sun. You have, here's, I almost missed this one, 3 amigos. That's what you have. Now, not so much. Of course, those were just names I just made up. But to me, I tried to learn the candle bodies. And, oh, what just happened? Uh-oh, what just happened? I didn't touch it. Uh-oh, did the Matrix get me? Okay. Whew. I don't know, Matrix get me. But yeah, I tried learning the actual individual candle, each body. And then when I found that there's one called the Abandoned Baby, I said, you know what? Forget this. I'm not even gonna try. Yeah. All right, going down the list. Going down the list. Oh, thank you, X-Wife. Appreciate you. Yeah, we got a lot of help today. A lot of people sharing other people's streams. So thank you. Thank you, guys. And special like, if you can, help support the channel. You're the best. Got everybody doing ones. I love it. See here. Alex O Crypto says, it's a lot. I'm exhausted mentally after 3 hours. Oh yeah, definitely. Like trading, you do get mentally drained. It's a different muscle you're using. Oh, and shout out to you, Alex O Crypto. Man, so at this place that I'm at, there's sheetrock. You know, at 15 feet, I guess it is. Man, carrying one of those suckers is heavy. Really heavy. All by yourself, heavy. And I see YouTube videos where skinny dude gets it, puts it on his shoulders, and it's like, dude, I could. That's crazy. I see here. SMA, EMA, correct time frame is daily. Thinking about something else with quarterly. Okay, I believe you're doing a statement. Yeah, so that's good. Oh yeah, thank you to BC4 Corp for helping me out with my Discord. Appreciate you. Now for me, I have a paid Telegram group. That's where I'm in all the time. And then right now we're opening up a Discord because there's a lot of traders that like Discord. I love Telegram, and I'm gonna try my absolute best to kind of like Discord. But that's 3 Musketeers. Telling you, great movie. 3s in the chat. 3s in the chat, guys. Steve says, you're right, Joe. That's a lot of risk for $14. Hey, I'm telling you, it's too risky for me. Too risky. Now, I want to say something. There is a guy that's, let's see, do I have it on here? Oh, I don't have it on here. There's a guy that trades horribly. I don't know if y'all guys have seen this guy. This guy, if you want to know how to trade on emotions, he trades super risky. This guy is, and it's not coming up. It's going to come up in a little bit. But he trades very, very risky, high risk. And this guy right here is somebody definitely you do not want to follow. Now, Alex O Crypto, he trades risky as well for me personally. However, he has a plan. He knows where the value area high, where the fair value gap, where the order blocks, like you can see his thought process and why he's entering, why he's not entering, why he's waiting, very patient. Sometimes he'll go like 45 minutes or an hour and a half, not taking anything. He's just waiting. This guy right here, it starts moving up a little bit. Okay, guys, I'm in. And then it comes down a little bit and he's down 1,000, 2,000. But like right here, this little move right here, he's down 1,000. So how much is this? 4, 5, 8,000? Like it's crazy. And like there's times where he's down like 8,000 and then he gets lucky. He's literally flipping a coin. But Alex O Crypto, no. Let's see here. 3s in the chat, guys. 3s in the chat. So let's go ahead and let's look at this. Let's see here. What were we doing? Oh, we're just messing around over here. Okay, so let me clear all this off. So delete. All right, so we're done with the, let's put this back on the log because I need the log on this one. Okay. So this one, I just kind of keep track on where we're at. You know, the bigger term, logarithmic. That way I can see everything. And this I pretty much did, you know, just kind of labeled everything, the cycle highs, the lows, what to expect. Like it. All right, moving on. Let's go ahead and look at Oh yeah, so this was from yesterday. I'm currently bearish. This was yesterday. I'm currently bearish. Need to start making highs and not lows. That's what I meant to write. Making and breaking highs, not lows. So, and the price was here, you know, and this is what I'm looking for, but it didn't happen. This is if we would have gone up. But again, I'm bearish on this. So I'm thinking come down. So let's go ahead and look at, oh yeah, I don't think we'll be able to find it there. So let me go to this. Man, everything's slow right now. Oh, so it's a monkey with a 3. I think that's the only coin we have right now. If you want more coins, let me know. Oh wait, monkey. MON3Y. Money. So first thing I look at is liquidity. 3 amigos was one of the best. I don't recall 1 second of that. How's that for memory? There you go. That's what I'm talking about, guys. Like for me, memory is horrible. That's why I do everything like very, very simple. So money with the 3, it has the liquidity of oh, it's over here. 45. No. Extremely too risky. We'll break it down. 5 minute. It just did it. No. Can you make money on this? Sure. You know, now there's a guy, his name is, he is on at night. And let me show you before I set. He absolutely loves these. Yeah, I'm gonna put it in chat too. So he loves this stuff. So what I would do, and he goes live at night, 10:30, 11 o'clock at night. And what I would do is ask him for this. And he probably love it. Oh yeah, definitely. I'm gonna put in $15 right now. And you know, if it goes, it goes. For me, this is way too risky. And I wouldn't touch this because my $10, 20, 50, 100, 2,000, whatever, it could just go to 0. But for me, I don't like it. $45. I thought it was 45,000 for some reason. Is for liquidity. Can you make a lot of money? Sure. I wouldn't. I wouldn't touch that. Let's see here. Did I go offline? It says I'm still streaming. Why can't I post anything? Oh, wrong chat. There you go. Okay. See here, going on the list. Yeah. Road Dog has the best thumbnails. Yeah. In the biz. He does. Mike in the house. What's up, Mike? Back from the gym. Rocking today, brother. Thank you, brother. Thank you. All right. Any coins, guys? Any coins you want me to do? This one, I wouldn't touch it. Too risky. If you're a degen, a straight up degen, there's really no info to go off of. I mean, you could enter, put $5 in, maybe that $5 turns into 500, possible, but I wouldn't touch it. All right, so let us look at, let's go over here to this, YouTube Rapid Fire. Let's go to the bottom of our list. So here we were looking at pump, and for pump, we were saying what we want to do is we want to wait. We want to set an alert. And here's what I do. I'm very, very safe when it comes to this type of stuff. What I want to do is I want to set an alert at 0.006399. Then after the alert goes off, I want to see the 4-hour candle close above this level, 0.006179. If And only if and when I see the 4-hour candle close above that level we just did, then we can enter the trade with a stop loss, which would have been underneath this. This was our current price, but now we wouldn't be able to do that because now we're way down here, 24%. So this one, it's really hard to do and maybe here. I don't like it though, because it can come down here for this. So if nothing else, I just do a tight stop loss, very tight. And if I get stopped out, I get stopped out, and I just wait again. It'll be like 8%. Now, what we could do is, if you really like pump, what you could do is, you know, have lower entries, so that maybe in a month or two, hopefully November, October, you can start selling off and just keeping it as a long-term hold. All right, let's see here, Avantis. Yeah, we can do that one. Okay, A, V, and T, USDT. Let's go Blowpin. Okay, let's save this watch list. Okay, so Avantis has started coming down, and this is one for me personally. I would recommend, never financial advice here, only entertainment purposes, but I would strongly recommend Avantis in addition to Avantis and, let me see. Aster, those two. Can't believe I forgot Aster. But right now we're looking at the 4-hour time frame. Not looking good currently for Avantis. We could potentially come down for this. And the reason I'm saying that is because it's a block. So whenever we have, you know, ups and downs, like especially in a certain area, price action can go back to that area. Now, granted, notice my words, my terminology. I never say that it will. Oh, here's a fair value gap. If the price breaks this, it will go here. No. So I'm very particular on the words that I use. The verbiage is extremely important to me, because because again, I have the beginner mindset. If I say, all right, guys, once the price breaks this, it's coming down for this. Automatically, as a new trader, you're thinking, oh, well, it's got to come down here because he said it will come down here. It has a high chance, but it doesn't mean that it will. Now, one thing that I do not like is that it just went down and then continued down. There was no support bounce. So would I short right now? Definitely not. What I think might happen is if we come down a little bit more, you know, take some more of this fair value gap. Let's say we come down a little bit more, then we may start coming up to come up to about here before potentially starting our way down. And let's go ahead and put this so it's not so obnoxious. Up. And then, because I am kind of seeing this, where we go up, down, and then this would be my decision point right here. So the yellow circles are always my decision points. Now, one thing that I want to show you, if we bounce here, I don't know if we will, but if we do, this is what I always do. Go from the high to the low, and I want to see the price action go to at least the 38% mark, which is the 382, or let me move this over, or to the 0.5. This is what I want to see, whether it's for a retracement or a bounce. So the way I drew it from top to bottom is looking for a potential bounce, and then maybe it comes down again. Now, since this is my decision point, this is going to tell me when I should long or short. Now, in contrast to the way Alex trades, Alex or other traders, they will trade, they enter here because it entered the fair value gap or order block or tap the 200 SMA or whatever, EMA. Like, there's so many different ways of entering trades. Or they could actually be doing it from this level, the pull from here to here, and then it tapped a certain level, and then they're entering the trade. For me, I don't do that. Again, it's my risk tolerance. What I want to do is I want to make sure that it's going to break a high. And when it breaks the high, I want to make sure that the bounce is done. And if it breaks above this pivot, now it's showing me strength. Here, it could still show that this was just another bounce and it could come down. So that's what I look at. How come I'm not seeing anything on my chat? Oh, here it comes. Let's see here. I'm gonna catch them in the chat. Okay. Well, thanks for trying. Yeah, for me, that one is extremely high risk. I would not touch it. And here's the thing too. Like, let me see if I can show y'all this one. Here's my props. It's not that. Oh man, did I take it off? There was a guy, he's a YouTuber. He created his own coin on PUMP.FUN or whatever. And right away it starts going and going and going. And so I asked him on his live stream, I said, how many YouTubers have done their pump, have done their coin and it go to zero? And he's like, well, you know, this is the first time I'm doing it. And, you know, we have a great community. I haven't even put it out on other things yet. I haven't even paid for X, Y, and Z. It's going to be great. And I was like, okay, we'll see. And sure enough, you know, it made some money. Then the next day it kind of went sideways a little bit. And I checked it like a week later. Rug. So if you do make any money with these, get in, get out. Nobody's buying it. Let me refresh this. Did I put the right one in? Nobody's buying it. All right. See, AVNT is the ticker. Yeah, I think I put that. AVNT. Yeah. Okay. Mike says, Trade Intuition, can we mod up Dutchy? He's my chef of staff. He's my chief of staff to me, being crypto master. Okay, there you go. I've been a mod for Joe 3 times already, but Jesse and convince him otherwise. No, it's just don't. So for me, if I see that you're muting people or banning them or whatever, like I won't have you as a mod. Like I love you, Dutchy. You're super, super funny. But if you do that, if there's any issues, you bring it up to me. And then I will decide, okay, yeah, let me talk to him. But if you just, you know, if y'all have like squabble or whatever, then that's, you know, y'all's thing. But if you're constantly doing that and I have to undo it, so it's more work for me, then you won't be a mod. So that's how I work. It's respect the boss and everybody works great. But if you say, oh, I'm the boss, well, then I don't do it. You know what I mean? But it's out of respect, though. Out of respect, 100% respect. And that's what I do. Oh, yeah. And for me, I have no issue with telling anybody anything to their face. Like, no issue. That's how I am. Like, if I'm going to say something, I'll say it to your face. You know? That's what I do. See, being a mod is tough. Is rough. You have to make decisions sometimes that cause drama. Even though you are regulating the narrative. Yeah. It just depends. It depends on what they got muted for. And for me, like I let people talk trash about me. You know, and granted, they didn't do that. I know that for sure. And I encourage it too. It's like, okay, you don't like how I trade? Show me why. Let's have a discussion. Not so much a debate, but let's have a discussion. You use this versus what I use, and you think what I'm using is like really, really horrible and like destroying traders. Show me why. That's what because I want to learn too. I want to learn with you, and maybe, just maybe, out of our discussion, I can show you that my stuff really does work. And you don't have to go through all these hoops of, you know, college algebra and calculus and everything else, when it's just like, hey, 1 + 1 is 2. So that's what it is. Let's see here. Yep. Yep. So yeah, he mods for Alexo, Traders Reality. Yeah. Oh, it doesn't look like the right one. Okay, well, put the that's what it would look like to me. Put the contract address again. I'll copy this time. Okay, so there's a real chart. So for this one right here, I would think that we could possibly come down to come up again to take more of this liquidity. It's not looking strong. Would I short right now? No, we already missed it. The short, well, we didn't even give it the opportunity. Now, there's a lot of traders out there that have a range course, and that range course, let's see here. No, I don't, let's see here. Man, you're my favorite. You're my favorite. No, I don't think they told me that. I think I think they got muted. Or they couldn't talk. I think that's what it was. They couldn't, they come to like, hey, am I muted? Like, how come I can't talk anymore? Like, I don't know. And then I undid it to where they could talk again. But I don't know what it was. I don't know. Let's see here. So we're gonna look at the real chart. Jellyfish coin on Solana is active YouTuber community. Okay. Sam says, Joe would never make me as a mod. We'll show up more often. Like Dutchie's always here. Sam, show up more often. As far as them blocking you, I have a horrible memory. I do remember, and then maybe you reached out to me and I unblocked you. I don't remember, man. I have a horrible memory. That's no joke. Like, I really do have a horrible memory. Shuby in the house. What's up, Shuby? Appreciate you, man, being here. Yeah, Techman says, the rules should be simple. No personal attacks. I agree. Keep the jokes on the situation. I agree. Stuff like that. Unfortunately, some just have no self-respect. Yeah. And not only that, but like for me, and I've told people before too, it's like, dude, just words. Like, you cannot hurt me with words. Like, you can hurt me with actions. You can hurt me with words. But that's just how mentally strong I am. Words don't hurt me. Yeah. Yeah, some people don't play well with Dutchie. Yeah. Some people don't like the way we play. Yeah. Yeah, like for me, it's all good. All right, so any other coins, guys? And we're gonna see if we can get that contract address. Okay. Yeah, we just need to have a big old party and laugh about it. That's what I think. All right, so do that contract address again, and we'll look at it again. But as far as Avantis, personally, I wouldn't short. In order for me to short, this is what I would have needed to see. And here's the thing too, with me, I show you in the moment of the trade versus what a lot of other traders do. They show you after the fact. For example, if I had a range trading bootcamp course, I would say, look guys, you want to enter right here and then sell right here and then buy and then sell here and then buy here and then sell here. And look, that's what they tell you. That's what they do. But what I do is I show you, like here, we went up. I'm expecting it to come down about here. And now, does it have to? No, but I'm expecting it and hopefully it does. And if it does, in order for it to continue to be bullish, I need it to bounce, break this level. This is bullish. If it breaks this level, then we're bearish. However, we kind of went sideways, didn't really give us a signal. Because what I look for is I trade levels. I trade pivots. I trade, it's market structure, really. But again, I just simplify everything. But since we did not get a bounce and it kept on coming down here, Now, if you trade the range and you trade based off of, you know, everybody's boot camp with range trading that they love to sell you, this is where you would enter. And guess what? You would have been stopped out. Yeah. I show you the reality of trading. Put a 1 in the chat, guys. Put a 1 in the chat if you're still here. Let me know if I put you to sleep. But I show you the reality of trading. This is a beautiful range. Well, it was. And then here's where you would have entered, and here you would have got stopped out. In order for me to short, I need to see it come down to about here, come up to about here, then come down, breaking this level. Would I short? No. Why? We're in a range. We could come up. This is what we could see. Then we come down even more, and I'm expecting a bounce now to here to come down. This break of this level, I'm going to short. Does this happen? No. Because this did not happen, when it finally does retrace, guess what it's going to do? More than likely, go to the 382 or 0.5. Patience was my most expensive lesson in crypto. So I'll give you a heads up. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 day DY with the ones. Love it. Love it. Yes. Let's see here. Going down the list. Steve says, what do you think about Sui? Is headed after this plunge. I do like Sui. Solana, Sui, SEI. I don't know how to say that one. I do like them all. But here, I would not short until, and see, and even here, if we do this decision point and we break this level right here, 1.8166, then we could enter a short. However, the yellow circle means aggressive. This is an aggressive entry. And if we do create a pivot, then it would be the break of this pivot, which would be my safer entry. Only, there's rules to this. Only if we come down, we come back up, and we come down again. Because what it's doing, it's showing weakness. It's showing weakness. So, and I appreciate you guys. Thank you for everybody smashing the like. You guys are the absolute best. I do this every single day. We show you how to successfully trade without all the complicated terms, pattern memorization. What I'm doing is I'm actually showing you market structure without saying all those break of structure, swing failure pattern, chotch. I don't complicate stuff. I make it, in my opinion, easy to understand. And I show you in the moment what I'm looking for, so that on the next time you're trading a coin, the chance of you being successful on that trade is going to be hopefully increased, instead of all these other traders out here where they'll do this and then they'll you know, what will they do? I don't know. I mean, it just for example, they might say, oh, look, we have a shoulder, head, and a shoulder. This is what they always draw. However, because they see the price goes up, well, they don't point that out. Instead, they'll point out a cup and a handle, which to me, this is garbage. I don't do this stuff. What I do is I do levels. Because if you think about it, if you just simplify it, take away all the memory, cup and handles, falling wedges, everything. What we're doing is we're breaking levels. This is what we're doing. Here's a level here too, but would I rather enter this level right here where I could get rejected from this level, or would I rather enter this level? I'd rather enter this one. I don't care that you made 3 or 4 more % than me. I'm reducing my risk by entering here. Now, if it pulls back, I'm looking at a possible bounce here before continuation up. So that's what I do. Let's look at Sui. So we looked at Avantis. We gave our thought process on Avantis. Now notice, before I leave this, notice one thing. Now we can see it. I am not thinking that we're going to continue down before doing this. And one thing that I strongly recommend for everybody who's here, join me again tomorrow, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Saturday and Sunday at 4. And what we can do is we can go over these same charts to see if this thought process played out. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take away all the training. That way it's, dang it. Control Z. Okay, where's this stuff at? Oh, I'll do that later then. But this is all just training right here. This is showing you that I don't teach you how you could have made money, how you should have entered here, and look, you enter here and you sell it to 50%, and then you broke the 50%. Now you short it, and look at all this great money you just made. Join my course. And no, I show you the reality of trading. I show you the truth of trading. That's what I do. How much does it cost? A like and a comment on my videos. That's how much it costs. I don't need to make money off of you to learn how to trade. Once I start making you money, if you want to have access to me almost 24/7, trade_intuition. That's what you do. All right. So yeah, going down the list. Lots of ones in the chat. Love it. Holy smokes. Jesse with the Spanish. See here. King Charles says, anyone trading GME? I never did see that contract address again. We can look at this one. I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't like it. I am prejudiced on coins that can lose me money. Your stream with today was hype, yeah. You know that Daniel Crypto, you know, from Piper Academy, we went to Daniel Crypto, and Daniel Crypto sent him over here to me. So thank you, Daniel Crypto, man. Appreciate that. This is like a highlight of my year. It really is. And again, what I try to do is I try to show you all of the stuff. There's nothing that, oh, well, you have to join my VIP to get that secret. No, ask me. Ask me anything. I'll let you know. But appreciate you, man. Going to the list. See, it's comments like this. Like, that's not needed. Dutchie, you drunk? We just had this conversation. Like this right here, disrespectful. Mean. Ugly. Dutchie, be careful, because I'll have to put you in timeout. I don't want to do that. You're my buddy. You're like a really good friend. I don't want to do that. Out of respect for me, have respect for them. That's all I ask. All right. Moving on. See here. Yeah, definitely special like. Thank you guys. Okay. So let us look at that other coin. We never got the contract address again for that other one, but let's look at the other coin. Yeah, we're almost done, guys. Oh, who's streaming right now? LOL, do it, Joe. Touchy, really? This is a look of disappointment. Touchy, I'm disappointing you. I am. You're still my friend, you're still my buddy. But I'm very disappointed because now you're challenging me. Very disappointed. This is a look of disappointment. Is anybody else streaming right now? Let's see here. This one. This one is GME. I'm assuming it's this one. There's so many of them. Assuming. I think I can look it up on the thing. GME. And this is wrapped ETH. Okay. Meet Damien's on? Okay. It looks good. This one looks good. Looks good for a bounce right now. For me personally though, I wouldn't do it though. I mean, look at this. Oh my gosh, that's horrible. That's gross. Throw it in my mouth. What's the percentage? Is that 20% or is that 80%? 20%, that's it. Okay. Doesn't look as bad now. It's trading at 0.002. Oh, this is not the one. I don't know how to look at these dumb things up, man. Sorry. When there's not wrapped ETH then. I don't know. Sorry. But if it looks anything like this, it doesn't look bad. It looks like it's bottom, but me personally, I wouldn't do anything like this. It's too risky. Could you put $100 in now and then wait like 2 months and it turns to 10,000? Sure. But look at all the people who put in 10 grand here thinking we're going to keep on going up, and they're down like 99%, 98%, or 80%. Too risky. So here, so Meet Damien is on. Okay, so I guess we'll go to Meet Damien. Oh, you sent it 3 times? Oh, okay. Oh, I think I see it come up right now. Why isn't it coming up? I'm not getting everything on my stuff. Okay, 1 second. It's weird. I'm not seeing it on my screen, but I'm seeing it on the other screen. So let me see. Sorry, man. Copy. That's weird. Okay, so let's go over here to this. Let's do charting. Deck screener, let's go. This one. Solana. Okay. Oh yeah, no problem. Okay, so right now, 15 minutes. Okay, so people are buying this one. It looks good. I like it. You know, some people may say a bull flag. I don't. I see that, you know, we may pull back a little bit more. But these coins, let's see here. Market cap is 14.8 million. Okay. Liquidity, 784 million. Okay. Better. Let's go to a daily. So one thing that I want to point out, and this is one thing that I always look at, I look at the pivot retracement and go from the absolute bottom. We're going to use the magnet tool. Go from the absolute bottom of this extension leg from here to here. And I'd like to see it retrace at least at 38% mark. Hopefully the 0.5 is what I really like to see. Now, granted, this is a lower market cap coin, so this can move very, very fast, up or down. And the golden pocket. Now, here's the thing, guys. I don't know. For me, when I started learning this stuff, the golden pocket was 0.5618. Golden pocket. I don't know if the traders have moved the goalpost, but now people are saying that the 618 and the 0.65 is the golden pocket. And then today I heard that the 618 and the 786 0 point in those numbers, 618, 786 is the golden pocket. Man, stop moving the freaking goalpost. When I learned it, it was 0.5618 was the golden pocket. So label middle. All right. So here it went into the golden pocket, broke below the golden pocket, 0.5618, got into the danger zone, which is below the 618, and then barely stayed there, started coming up. So now what we do is we do it again. From this lowest one to this highest one, I want to see it pull back to at least the 382. 0.5 is perfect. Went to the 618. Uh-oh. Into the danger zone. Uh-oh. Holy crap. Now, 0618 right here. It went to the 786. So what it did, it actually went lower. So here pulled back to the 618. Here pulled back to 786. We're still making higher highs, which is good. The extension leg is nice and healthy. Now for this one, what I would think might happen again, because it is a very low market cap coin, that means that this kind of plays by its own rules. Let's go to the 1 hour time frame. What I'm thinking might happen is that we have a very high potential of breaking this zone. So let's go ahead and draw this out. We have a very high potential of breaking this level, and more than likely going into, since we went lower, I'm gonna say 618. I'm thinking we might do something like this, maybe a little bit lower. So in order to enter the trade, if you're not in already, what I would do is I would not enter here, because this level is really close to this level. This level is really close to this level. This right here would be the safer entry. Now, you just missed out on a whole bunch of gains. How much gains did you miss out on? Let's go over here. From the bottom, 20%. If you want to be very aggressive and you see that the price is following this, these levels, let me make this a little bit larger so you can see everything I'm doing. Canvas. You can see these numbers. All right. So if the price rolls back or pulls back to around 0.01341, then it comes up, then it comes down to about 0.01230. Then it comes up, it comes down. But when you see it coming down here and it starts to come up, if you want to be aggressive, you could enter down here. This is aggressive. I would not recommend this. But Joe, it's going up right now. You don't know what you're talking about. We'll check on this tomorrow. We'll check on this tomorrow and let's see if in fact it went up or came down. But there's a really strong chance that it's going to come down. And the areas that I'm looking at are to this area. And we'll do this one in, I guess, this color. Let's see here. To this area. And again, this right here, people call these order blocks. People call these oh my gosh, I'm forgetting the words right now. Distribution. The selling pressure and the buying pressure. Man, I don't use those words like demand. Oh my gosh, it's embarrassing. Some people may call this demand. Some people may call this order block. Whatever you want to call it. I just call it an area where there was sales, and you can see a block. So I think the price maybe come down here, and if not, maybe down here. Well, what is this? It's a fair value gap. But for me, it's just because it moves so much that it might come down here. That's what I say. Okay. So let's see here. Let me catch up on this really good. Okay. Oh, Dutchie, man. You're going to make me do it. I don't want to do it, Dutchie. I have to. Like, I don't know how many times I warned you. You're my buddy too. So this is going to hurt me more than it's going to hurt you. It's going to hurt me more than it's going to hurt you. Sorry, Dutchie. And believe me when I say it's going to hurt me more than it hurts you. And then we may have to do that, or I might have to do it. So nobody mute Dutchie, only I will mute him. Because my level of tolerance is very, very high. Very high. Okay. Going to the list. Into the list. So here, great information. Greatly appreciate it. Yeah, man, definitely. So definitely checking me out, man. Check me out. DJ and Brian, I am your exit liquidity. Wow, loving the chat. Going down the list. Almost done. Okay. All right. Very good. Okay, guys. So that's pretty much the show. I greatly appreciate everybody who's here. And of course, if you haven't already, smash the like. Oh, somebody just became a favorite. DJen, you just became my favorite. DJ and Brian, I am your exit liquidity. You just became my favorite. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for smashing the like. If you like what I do, make sure to subscribe. So again, my goal is to make money with you, not because of you. I do not need you to pay me for a group so that I could teach you how to trade and I'm getting rich off of you. I don't do that here. If you want access to me and all the updates that I do, well, then that's when you join my paid group. But if you just want free content, free setups, free knowledge, then watch me every day, ask me questions. I love questions. Questions are going to do two things. One, show and prove that I know what the heck I'm talking about. Because there's a lot of mentors out there that won't or don't like answering questions until you join their group. Not me. That's me. One, it shows that I know what I'm talking about. And two, it might be a question that somebody doesn't even know to ask because they're so brand new. So again, that's what I got. All right, guys. I do thank you guys very much. We will see you. Oh, let's go ahead and forward us to, let's go to meet Damien now. And let's keep this ball rolling. Let's go meet Damien. I think, let's see. I don't see. Let's see here. I don't see anybody else streaming right now. So do meet Damien. And once again, guys, I do thank you very much. Remember, you do not have to be in a trade. And for all these people who are posting their results on X and YouTube, they're trying to sell you something. They want to sell you a group. The question that you should ask is, one, how many times did you enter that trade before you posted that result? Because sometimes they'll lose 2-3 times before they post a result. Or how many trades did you post in your group to show us your 8 winners? How many? Ask them those questions. All right, guys, thank you so much. We'll see you in the next video. As always, let's make this money. Take care.